have to probably begin, of course, as any parent would. You'd want to be an exemplar of the principles that we're talking about, right? So your behaviors need to be consistent with the principles that we're talking about, right? So if we're talking about, it's not easy, right? It's hard. Trust me, I'm a parent. It is very hard. So as we, so if you just pick one principle, right, like respect and humility, right? So we have to model that, but we also have to teach them about what are some of those tools, right? So what are some of the tools that we use when we're teaching kids about respect? Well, I can remember when my parents, when we would address somebody older than us, and that we always had to say Mr. or Mrs. or something, never first name, right? But why did they do that? They did that because that was a tool that they hoped would begin to become driven by a system of respect, right? That would become the behaviors that your children will emulate, right? So when your children get older, they have that same respect for people that are older than them, and they behave in that way because it's internalized. So the way we taught them was about being an example and then showing them some of the tools that they could use that later on as they develop, or we call it mature, right? And this is no different than an organization, right? When you begin with an organization, you can't go from where you're currently at, wherever that is, to having ideal behavior and ideal results, right? It doesn't ever happen that way. It's all these steps that we take along the way, right? We call that a maturity scale. So as the organization or the individual matures, then they become more capable to understand more things, right? And so as they become more capable, we give them more things, right? It's no different than we do with kids as they grow up.